potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Foley.
The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and
finding some room. And to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the Cardinals are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes.
Pick up the first. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Now pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. He slides that
by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Defense.
The run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a
patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Serious Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! Running is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Here it is trying. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want to run this quarterback. Got to
protect on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. Dropping back, it's Carr. Intercepted, big play, stops the drop. 11-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Play action, C.J. Carr. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Cardinals. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Gilbert. Talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Play fake, Carr. Complete with conviction. Up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Carr. And this will
up in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Under fire. Pulls it in with one.
After the catch, still wants to get more yards, get upfield, and create the explosive play. That
a 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Throwing. Carr. Pocket breaking down.
Back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Breaks into the open. They'll move.
Flag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming.
Run or pass on third down right around midfield. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And they won't.
5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back.
30-yard line on first down. Trying play action. He spins that thing down the middle.
The selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the minutes of the half. Got it in the middle. It's Flanagan. Quickly for this third down play. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 42. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Here's the pressure. Throws to the wideout. And the 28. Off the play fake. On the Houdini-like move.
Bring down. What a weapon.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this all right? Makes the catch, and he's free. He's out of bounds, but not.
His name you haven't called yet is this big fella tight end right here. He's one of the better ones that we see week in, week out. Finally,
the Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work. Can't quite cross the one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's looking to pass. That's the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Here's Brown. And he breaks. This third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach.
have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds the tight end. Good. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. And his offense is taking the field, and they look ready to go. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. Looking for room at the 40. First and 10. Hand off for Brown. Now facing a third and long. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. On target. To the line. Running inside. It's Brown. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Skinner. Ripping off. Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride Davis here. Really good.
You can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes. Like running back now runs through them.
Maybe some room here.
If you're an offensive coach, later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more...
Touchdown! The give to the left. There he goes. He's little. We open the final period with a third down play. Keeps it himself. But no. Carr. And it's in the line of scrimmage this time. From From the gun on third down, Carr. Hit as he throws. He's got... Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Play action, Carr. That's reeled in, it's Gilbert. He'll go to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete.
Just keep the ball in front of you, keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball
some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried, unfortunately.
Pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Finds his big tight end. Goal unit for the second time tonight. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And he barely got effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. And they'll put it in play from the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
On the move and looking deep. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. They got him to drive 3 yards for the O. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for the Irish, relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to...
They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The give is to Williams. Shakes off the defender. Really on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Carr on play action. Here comes the heat. And with the play action fake. Finds his big tight end. Carr from the gun on third down. And now complete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. He'll keep it himself. He's got enough line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Here's Carr to throw. Makes the grab over the middle after just a few. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Scanning the field, it's Carr. And Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Punches it into the... splits the uprights. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the...
tight ends and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
Turning it on! And how much offense? With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this
opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.